What is up, everyone? Coffee Break is back with another video. This is gonna be, a podcast style type of video, but it's been a minute. Look, I had to take some time off this off season because, personally things were getting a little out of hand, and they still are. When we talk about quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, when we talk about the 49ers quarterback room as a whole, I just got fed up with it. And honestly, like, I hate to put it like this, but a lot of fake news is just roaming around social media about the Niners. And, quite honestly, I feel like they've become an easy target to talk about because of all these, number of rumors. They always seem to be like in on every free agent. It just started to get annoying, but we're back. And free agency is around the corner. Let's talk about that, shall we? So, Niners, as a whole, just have a lot of question marks coming in. Forget about Jimmy Garoppolo in this one. Let's focus on the free agents the Niners currently have. We talk about Trent Williams, left tackle Trent Williams. Let's see. Just had his stuff up. So, I expect the big man to get his money. Why wouldn't he? He's still a top left tackle in this league. And David Bakhtiari, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Bakhtiari, from the Packers, the left tackle from the Packers, he received, if you remember, towards the end of the year, he received a 4-year, $92 million extension. That's averages about $23 million a year. Now, do I think Trent Williams gets that? I don't think so. He's 32 years old. So, this will be his last, contract, if you will. At least, hefty contract. So he's going to want to get big money. Now, I think is not out of the realm of possibility that he gets about $20 million a year. Now, the question is, do the Niners commit to that? Yeah, that's the major question. And depending on how this domino falls, everything else, we'll have more clarity on what happens with the other guys, like Kyle Juszczyk, like K'Waun Williams. Those are those two players right there are like the X factor when it comes to the signings. Personally, you sign Trent Williams, then it's obvious those guys are gone. But if for some reason another team offers Trent Williams a better deal, which is highly possible, man, it's highly possible, but is not out of the, it's not 100% that this will happen because, salary cap issues right now. I believe the Niners are about 23 million in salary cap. I could be wrong there, but the problem rises from which team, is looking for a left tackle, who's in the market for one, and two, who has the money to go after that. So I could have done a little bit of research on that. I don't have that information in front of me, but I'll pose it to you. What other team do you see, being in play here for Trent Williams, if not the Niners? So you have that aspect of things. And then you have a lot of these other players who, you can re-sign for a lower deal, like a 1 to 2 year deal. We're talking guys like Ronald Blair, Kerry Hyder Jr., who played fantastic, Jason Verrett, Ahkello Witherspoon, and I'm sure I'm missing some guys, Kendrick Bourne. But obviously, you're not going to be able to keep all of them. You're going to have to choose. For me, starting with Kendrick Bourne here, wide receiver, I'd rather have the Niners kind of re-sign a much more veteran, seasoned player at the position there. It really sucks because I love Bourne, but you can get him back in a cheap deal. Honestly, do you want to maybe go a different direction and have a more, solidified wide receiver who's a veteran who can come in and kind of be a leader, kind of how, Emmanuel Sanders was, kind of how, a Richard Sherman was here. And, I haven't even touched on Richard Sherman, but I believe he's on his way out. I think he's played his last snap as a 49er. I mean, sucks to say it because you're not only losing, a Pro Bowl type of corner, but you're also losing a captain. And so the Niners have to do a better job here at surrounding their young talent with some great leadership. And I think the wide receiver position would be one of them to look at. And, getting more captains in. I know we have, a very good captain group already with Kittle, with Warner, with, Bosa, Armstead, whatever the case may be. It's never bad to bring in more veteran leadership. So, that's my question mark with Kendrick Bourne there. On the flip side, on the other side of the ball, we have the corner position. I mean, Niners really only have like 1 or 2 corners signed, and I don't think none of them are starters. So they have some serious digging to do here and trying to get some form of starters here before they break camp. Now, obviously, they can do this. They can get a guy here in free agency, whether it's one of the guys I mentioned, Verrett, Witherspoon, or you can also, and I think you will have to do it with both. You will have to also add via the draft. But this is just a free agency video, so we'll just specifically focus on that. But there's some good veteran corners that are going to be hitting the market here. I wouldn't be surprised if the Niners, maybe take it a different direction this year. You obviously have the young defensive coordinator. And, I mean, like I said, Niners have $23 million in cap space. That's not, you're obviously don't have a lot of money, but, teams are in much worse position. But quite frankly, the Niners have half a team right now. So they need to fill this team up with, like I said, corner. We need edge rushers. We need another quarterback. I mean, say what you want. Jimmy Garoppolo, I think, is gonna be here, but we're gonna need another solid backup quarterback. And whether that comes in free agency, whether that comes in the draft, that'll be yet to be determined there. But a lot of question marks here with minimal cap space. You have some crucial positions you need to fill, like a left tackle. And if, I don't think Joe Staley's walking through that door anytime soon. I'd be surprised if he comes back out of retirement just to start for the San Francisco 49ers. But if not, the 49ers can only look for Trent Williams to be that left tackle. If not, your replacement, what is going to be, Justin School? Are you kidding me? No, you're going to have to do better, be better, and, prioritize here. And I think that's what they're doing. But anyways, guys, I'm done rambling. Let me hear from you. If you had one choice, one player to re-sign this offseason, who would it be and why? Go ahead and drop your comments below. I want to thank you all for watching. And, free agency is next week. So more videos are going to be coming. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you guys watching. And the off season is finally picking up and kicking off, and I can't wait. Thank you and good night. Peace.